What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video of Heavy Stealing Hot Rods. Today is going to be part 2 on the maintenance videos of the Lincoln Bulldog welder 5500 small welder with some big profits. So right now I actually got to make my way into town, a couple different stores, got to go pick up some parts. You know, we're going to be doing like a carburetor cleaning. We're going to be putting a new off and on switch, a bunch of little things like that, some new ground clamp, a new stinger, whole bunch of stuff. Let's go ahead and get down to the stores, pick up all the parts that we need, and get back to the shop. Let's go. All right, we went ahead and picked up everything that we could. There was a couple things they did not have in stock that they were out of, which ends up being those eyelets for the welding leads for the ground and for the stinger. So I'm gonna end up having to order those or just wait till the weekday, because like Lindell, Air Gas, and like RGV welding supplies, none of them are open over the weekend. So I'm gonna head back to the shop so we can get this maintenance package started already on this damn little welder. Let's go. All right, guys, so I just got back out here to the shop. First order of business is I got all the parts. Now I'm gonna go ahead and undo these leads real quick. I'm gonna re-roll them all back up, get them all nice and tidied up first thing, get the stinger changed out, and get the ground clamp changed out as well. Like I said, the eyelets aren't gonna be changed out. It's probably the next video or something, just because they weren't in stock just yet. And then I'm gonna get this machine, I'm gonna set it over on top of here, top of this cardboard. I got all my tools ready. We'll start taking off all these face plates, get everything all real cleaned up, make sure that the air filter's all clean, carburetor's all clean. We'll change the kill switch on it, and we'll make sure that all these leads are nice and taped up with electrical tape as well. So let's get this thing going. All right, so got it up there. So next order of business is going to be pulling off all these face plates real quick. I'm going to get all this off, this one off, as much of covers that I can get off of this. I want to get off just because I really want to make sure it's nice and clean. I'll go ahead, once I take one off, I'll set it here, wipe it down real nice, get it cleaned off real pretty, and I'll set it over here on the wood, and I'll keep working piece by piece, and then I'll start doing the actual mechanical stuff that I got to do. All right, guys, so as you can see, I got all the pieces off that I could. I'm actually gonna be leaving this panel in there because that's what has everything that makes this motherfucker be a welder weld. So I'm actually gonna be leaving it in there. I don't wanna be disturbing that stuff too much. Don't wanna cause any problems. I guess I could take a picture and just plug everything back in where it goes, but it's welding just fine. I don't wanna mess with that stuff. That doesn't look too dirty, just a little bit of dust, dirt, you know. I got some rags here. I'll go ahead and wipe everything down as much as possible, and then once I do that, I'll go ahead and get to cleaning these. But the first order of business, I'm going to clean all this dust up inside of here. All right, for this one, shop towels, paintbrush. And I guess the reason I'm doing it like this, I should explain that I'm using a fucking brush, is because this is very important electrical stuff. You know, it's not just regular electrical, it's what makes it weld. So anything that has something this important, I want to be very, very easy on it, very delicate. You know what I mean? I want to go real easy. So I want to make sure that the bristles aren't being disturbing anything. I don't want to be spraying nothing on here. So it's just a kind of like a dry rub, a dry clean, just with this first of all, and secondary with those towels. All right, that's the first wipe down. You know, it's not gonna be perfect, but like I said, there's a lot of wiring in here. I don't really wanna be messing with all this delicate stuff. It's a little bit out of my pay grade, so just wanna give it a nice little dusting off. And yeah, go ahead and start working on these panels next. Yeah, for these panels, I'm just gonna wipe them down real quick with these shop towels because it has a lot of grease and dirt on it. Then I'll come back and spray it off. And I understand that this is a welder. It's not gonna be super clean all the time, but I do want to take care of my stuff and start trying to do more maintenance on these machines to make sure that I get the longevity and the lifespan that I should be getting out of them. If that means, you know, sometimes just scraping some oil and mud off of it, you know, then that's what I got to do. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and put all these panels back on. Go ahead and get a 1/2-inch drill bit. That way I can start doing the mechanical things, all putting these parts that I bought. I gotta put that kill switch first, and then we'll start cleaning out the carburetor next. There you go, guys. Got it all on, the 2 side plates, top cover, all cleaned up, reinstalled. Now I'm gonna go ahead, work over here, start working on this kill switch. Real simple, 3/16 pilot bit with your drill and a step bit so you can get your 1/2-inch hole. So now I'm going to actually be putting it the way it should be over here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and install this new one already. I got some little butt joints here. Went ahead and cut the old one off already. I'm going to go ahead and install this one now. I'm going to be using these butt joints. I got to try and kind of tantearlo. I don't know how to say it in English, like kind of take it easy, fuck with it little by little and see where I'm going to place this at. I would like to place it somewhere over here on the side where it's going to look nice, but I need to have enough wire for my ground to connect down here. So we'll see right now shortly how I do it. Before I puncture a hole anywhere, which it looks like it will fit here now, which is awesome. Before I go ahead and do that, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure it works. So I'm gonna crank it up right quick. Now we're good to go. Good to go, guys. Look at the switch. All right, cool. It works. So now we'll go ahead and find the placement so we can go ahead and put this down. I want to put it somewhere close to where the sign is at. I don't recall where it was actually at when we purchased. I feel like it was over here somewhere. And the guys broke it off on accident. But I'm thinking this placement is as good as any, and I can always just put a zip tie or something right here, or tape it down. So I think that placement's as good as any. Maybe I'll go a little low. Maybe I'll go a little lower, that way we're not pulling too much tension on this. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Right there. Like I said, this is a 3/16 pilot hole that I'm going to do. I'll go ahead and I'll find my 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch happens to be the second block of white. I don't know if you can see there, if it's focusing, hopefully it is. Calls for drill a 1/2 inch hole. See in the back, drill a 1/2 inch hole. So we'll go ahead and do that now. These step bits, take it slowly. Let it step itself in there. That would be the 1/2 inch hole right there. Maybe even a little bigger. Nah, that's damn near perfect, bro. That's damn near perfect. I just want it to be tight. There you go. Off and on switch. I have some electrical tape right here. Alright guys. Y'all tell me what you think. Leave a comment down below. Did I do a good job or not? Let y'all see it close up. Put it on here. Went ahead and put these splice little fucking joints together with these little plastic splice joints. Like I said, this one had to have 2 of them because it wasn't long enough. But it's better than the way it was. It was just hanging here. When the guys broke it, it got fixed on the job site and it was just hanging here the whole time. So now it's a lot nicer. Okay, so the next objective for today is going to be the carburetor cleaning, air filter cleaning. I didn't buy a new one. I checked this one yesterday and it looks fairly new. It looks pretty good. So I'm just going to take off the air filter cap, take off the air filter, give it a good cleaning. Then I'm going to go ahead and take this base cover off of the carburetor, start pulling the carburetor apart, and start using this carbon choke cleaner with some of these shop towels and a microfiber cloth. Just get in there as much as possible and clean it all out. Here's the filter cover. Here's the filter sleeve. Here's the actual air filter. Don't look too bad. 10mm socket as well. I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling off this base cover for the carburetor. All right guys, there's gonna be another little bolt right in the back. I'll go ahead and show you guys. That one right there. Can you see it? Not this one, that one back there. That one. That's not a 10mm, just so y'all know. 5/16. There's the carburetor cover. We got some other bolts you're gonna need to take off, some nuts, excuse me. Those are gonna be a size 14 right there. Let's go ahead and get those off now. All right, there's the first little casing of the carburetor. So I'm gonna have to clean the outside, obviously, do a whole little inside cleaning as well. All right, I'm gonna bring you close up for this one because here's the actual carburetor right here. So we're gonna detach it, but it has a resorte, a spring, as you can see right there. And then also like a little push rod, I guess that helps. I would think that's like the throttle. So I'm not real sure, but I assume that's the throttle right there, the throttle response. So if I'm wrong, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and obviously tell me I'm wrong. I don't mind being told I'm wrong. Right here, also got to clean that entryway. That's that port from here. You see it's all gunked up, so we're gonna go ahead and clean all that up as well with that carbon choke cleaner. Sure, it looks real good. This is gonna be a spark plug, so we got to be a little careful with that. But I just want to show you guys here. We're gonna be removing this pin from inside of here, and also removing this this little hook right here on that resorte, on that spring. That way we can go ahead and get this carburetor out. So I'm gonna try and give like the closest view that I can of me trying to get this out of here. Okay. So this one has like a little space. that it lets you pull the rod out of. That hook, what you're gonna do, that springs, you're gonna push down on it so that it causes it to turn vertical, and then you'll pull it out. I'll show you right now. So you're gonna go ahead and push down on it. When you push down, it causes it to go vertical and it'll slide right out. You just leave those there, don't pull no tension off of those. I'm gonna get some little pliers so I can pull that little clamp off, that little sleeve clamp. So this one, you just want to use some pliers. Go ahead and release that. I know we're gonna have we do have gasoline in it, so I'm gonna need to find something to plug it up right quick. All right, we'll see if this works. I have a little bolt. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug it, and then once it starts draining the gas, I'll just turn it upright, and then I'll plug it with this. Hopefully that'll work. I'll grab that clamp right now. I'll put that clamp back on so we don't lose it. Place it right there. I'll go ahead and I'll put my bolt in there now. I don't have to put it all that far in. I don't want to expand the tube. Then we'll just go ahead and put that right there. I'm going to get a piece of electrical tape, tape it to the gas tank for the meanwhile. Alright, so now I'm just going to go ahead and place a piece of electrical tape around it. That way it just holds it up nice and vertical. You won't want to spill out. Alright, now you can go ahead and just pull it out. It's nice and free. You do want to be careful because there is a sleeve back there, a little gasket, and mine seems to be torn. It's not real bad, so I'm not going to make a big deal about it. You can see that sleeve. You don't want to mess that one up because that's what's going to keep your pressure. So we're going to try and not fuck that one up. Go ahead and pull it off now. Just kind of want to be delicate with it. Alright, so that's the actual carburetor now. I'm going to leave it face down so that this little gasket doesn't come off. And we're surely going to clean everything anyway. These are all the components for the carburetor that are going to be cleaned here shortly. And I'm even going to take some carbon choke cleaner and clean all these this hardware as well. Go ahead and clean up all this. Cue the music. Hey, make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment down below what y'all think about these videos, man. If you already subscribed, hit that notification bell. Alright guys, we got it done. Went ahead and reinstalled the carburetor, got it all cleaned up. We're going to go ahead and fire it up one more time just to make sure that it's working all functionally correct. And then go ahead and start working on these leads, man. Get the stinger and the ground changed out. We're almost done. Well, it fired right up. Alright guys, so I gotta do the stinger and the ground, but I think I'm gonna wait for next time because that kind of goes hand in hand with that eyelet that was not in stock today. So I think I'm gonna purchase those and put that on the next video when we do the drawstring as well. So there'll be a part 3 to this series now. So yeah, it's looking good for this little Lincoln Bulldog. If anybody have one of these little 5500s stick welders, drop a comment down below what y'all think about this. You know, we dropped a video today about the oil change yesterday, and then we're going to be dropping this video probably tomorrow. So we're going to have a little bit more content coming with this Lincoln Bulldog. If this type of content y'all like, go ahead and hit like, subscribe, comment down below, and let me know what y'all think about this type of things, man. Do you like steel erection more? Do you like when I do these little mechanical things out here? Or do you like when we have the content with the vehicles? You know, I got a 2009 burnout car, V6 with a stage 2 tune out there. Mustang, I got that 1972 C10. that we're going to be building up actually pretty soon here in the next couple weeks, maybe a month or two. And we have this 2018 Midnight Edition with a 5.0 Cummins in it. So we're going to have some stuff coming with as for the mechanical stuff, and as for the steel erection, you know, well, we're always moving as that. We do construction for a living. So y'all go ahead, hit like, subscribe. If you're already subscribed, hit that notification bell so y'all get notified every time we drop a long content video or a short. Other than that, y'all have a blessed day, man. It's Saturday afternoon, man. I'm about to go get washed up, go get some ice cream with my kids. Y'all have a blessed one. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.